I want to start this video by highlighting the tragedy around Emilia-Romagna right now in Italy, around Faenza as well. Normally at this point in the video, I would be saying welcome to the last first challenge for the Imola Grand Prix. But for good reason, the Imola Grand Prix is not happening this weekend. I fully back and support Formula One's decision to not be racing there. The focus has to be on the people right now. And the local authorities are doing the right thing, of course, by supporting their people and helping their people through this difficult time. I want to use this video as an opportunity. I'll be leaving some links below in the description of the video where you can also go and support some people, go support their local authorities. And even if I cannot be there in person, even if we cannot be there in person to help people through this tragedy and this what can be described as emotional part in their life and scarring maybe part of their life even if we can't be there in person to help them, I think maybe we can help them through the internet. So I will be leaving some links below on the video on how we can help. But with that being said, let's get into the video. Let's get into Imola, and we'll be getting this last of first challenge underway. So you join us now here at Imola on the medium compound tyres going to softs around lap 9, lap 10 with 27.1 kg of fuel in the car. But more importantly, we've got 5 lights and it is lights out and away we go here at Imola, picking up a fairly decent start to be honest as well. And now flying down to turn 1, so treacherous here with the braking zone, so high speed for a lap 1 situation. Late on the brakes, down the inside of Schumacher. Latifi has absolutely sent it in. We got squeezed out by Schumacher there, so we haven't actually made up any position so far. And Latifi has showed an absolute masterclass in overtaking, trying to get up the inside of Schumacher there. Lovely done. But we're still only in P19, trying to go around the outside of 1, 2, trying to pick up the traction. We wasn't able to get up the traction against Latifi, but we did get it against Lance Stroll. So that was really not an ideal start here by us today. Down 2 gears. AI fighting exceptionally hard up ahead, trying to go around the outside of the TV. Oh my god, AI broken so early for Minerali. We actually had to brake on the grass to avoid them. That was absolute chaos. AI going side by side up ahead, and I didn't see it early enough. Now braking for the chicane. Yuki leaving the inside wide open. We decide to take that and run with it. So especially considering how much carnage it was, how we wasn't able to make up any positions on turn 1, being up into P16 already is not a bad result, all things considered, on the exit of the final corner. Deploying battery though, right up behind K-Mag. We need to deploy a bit of battery, make sure we get past these cars ASAP, right in the slipstream. Now trying to use the slipstream of my teammate Daniel Ricciardo down into turn 1. Brake when the curve starts from the right side down to 5th gear. Lovely move done. Up into P15. AI have had a collision down turn 1 apparently, causing yellow flags through the chicane. Absolutely love the chicane when you get it hooked up. Right up behind Ricciardo. You can see how much you close in on the braking zone indeed. Loads of confidence. Look at that AI. I presume that's Verstappen in turn. Acqua Minerali already flying away from the rest of the pack. If we're not careful, it might be very difficult to catch it at the end of this race. Right up behind Daniel Ricciardo. We might have been able to send up the inside there, but thought better of it. Don't want to risk anything with damage at this point in the race. We've got 2 cars up ahead. We're just going to send it. And we get the move done. That was lovely. That's exactly what we need to be doing in this race. Up into P13 already. Down into 4th gear. Rotate the car through. Smooth on the power. Up into 5th. Hits the curb a little bit. Beautifully on the power. This car is feeling hooked up here today. Across the line. 18.1. What did the leader do?
The fastest lap at this point in time is a 1:18.0.
Half a second faster than that last lap was the leader. Down turn 1. Hit the curb. Beautifully through there. Lovely. Half a second behind Ocon. Down 1 gear. Down 2 gears. Bit of wheel spin in the dirt, yeah. Purple first sector, looking for a good exit. Avoid the dirty air in the middle of the apex. Keep the car straight on the exit. Now we know only 3/10 behind Ocon. DRS will be enabled on this lap into Acqua Minerale. Keep the car straight in the braking zone. Lovely traction at the top. Deploying a bit of battery. Trying to get the inside. 2 wheels from the grass, in fact. Lovely. Get the move done. Calmly under the braking zone. There we go. Even with grass on the tyres. Wasn't the most ideal for grip, of course. But getting the move done anyway. Down into 4th gear. Beautiful rotation through the apex. Beautiful traction as well. We're not going to deploy battery down here, I don't think. We're not going to be close enough to Wan Yu Zhou to make anything happen. Fastest lap of the race here on lap 3, turning onto lap 4. Showing that we have good pace. We've got a lot of ground to make up the leader, though, in a relatively short amount of time. Down to 5th gear. Kiss the curb. But that's a bit more than a kiss. That was more of a lump of the curb. My mistake there. Leaders are running away. We've got to make sure we keep on it at the moment. That was a poor first set by me. AI slow into the hairpin, round the outside of 1, 2. Leclerc, George Russell going side by side, up ahead. Getting around the outside of 2 cars there. In the slipstream of Fernando Alonso. Can we get over the inside as well? Make that 3 cars in the space of 2 corners. So Fernando just turns in on us. Clearly did not see us there. Around the outside into Acqua Minerale, and that job done. Let's see if we can have a look back at that. Right. So look, on board with Alonso. I would say I'm there. I'm fully alongside, so I deserve space. And you can see he just turns in like we're not there, aiming for the apex. So, can be a fault and a feature of the AI on this game. You can see even still turning in. And even if we're running on board with us, by the time we was getting to the apex, I was fully alongside. So yeah, can see. So it was not my fault. Can just happen with the AI on this game, so it's no big deal. But now, returning back to the action, Bottas up ahead on hards. He's doing a mega stint so far to beat P8 on hards. Beautiful exit though for us anyway. But I want to try and dispatch a Bottas into the second last corner. Is he going to go defensive? He isn't going to go defensive. Down the inside. Lovely. Get the move done. Rears are overheating a little bit there. Still with 48% on the battery level. The AI have got to be another 5 or 6 seconds up ahead. Bottas is actually coming back at me. Oh, AI having a bit of a fumble up ahead as well, running outside of 1 of Alex Albon. Russell on the hard tire, defending for his life. Vettel up ahead. Oh, we thought about trying to send it around his outside, but got a bit too greedy there. Wasn't really going to work. Can we go around the outside of the hairpin? No. Better tuck back in, get better traction. Lap 5 of this race, halfway into my stint now. Right, up the gear. Acqua Minerale. Right up behind Vettel. Is he going to go defensive? Right, I don't understand fully why he was going defensive into the chicane, but we're going to pick up a beautiful exit. I'm going to capitalize on that. Seemingly error, but you're saying that he's got amazing strike and speed. Clearly on the overtake button coming back at us. But that isn't going to be enough to stop us. Right up behind George Russell now. We really need to clear him on the straight. So I'm happy to use a bit of battery as an investment to make sure we don't get stuck behind him in his first sector. Around the outside, he defends the inside line. Deploying battery. Is he going to send it up the inside? He does. But we keep it around the outside, leaving space on the apex. And now we are 1 sec behind Charles Leclerc. 2.7 seconds behind the podium paying positions of Carlos Sainz as well in the second Ferrari. This has not been a good lap so far. Focusing too much on talking and not on driving, I should say. Right, we need to close in to Charles. There we go. Beautiful for there. Acqua Minerale. Nice. Beautiful. 7 tenths away. Comfortably in the DRS zone now. But look at that. The Red Bull of Max Verstappen. It's already over the start-finish line. That is about a 6-second gap, but we do the fastest lap of the race, in fact. And we have George Russell boxing from behind. We're already getting rid of those hard compound tyres. He must be going to medium to box them there. That's a very surprising decision. Beautiful rotation from there, right on the limit. Purple sector 1. Rotate the car through, bit of oversteer as the rear tyres starting to fade away. I have to say, myself and Charles are catching Sainz hand over fist. Right, we need to nail Acca Minerali. That's pretty nice, especially for the dirty air. Oh, I closed up way more than I thought I was going to there. Had to brake a little bit extra as well, just to make sure I didn't run into the back of him. That's definitely the AI's weakest corner on the track. Bit of wheel spin there. Bit of wheel spin again for Charles. Deploying battery right up behind him. Don't do the fastest lap again. That shows how easy it is to get held up behind the AI here. Having to deploy more batteries coming back at us around the outside, side by side with Charles. That's a 5th gear. Beautiful. Close off the apex. Job done. Right, we've already got 4 seconds to Lewis. It looks to be another 2-3 seconds behind Max. Two laps until we can box. I just want to get past Carlos Sainz on this lap, or on this DRS of this lap, I should say. Generate some clean air and use our pace to catch up. We're especially fast in the final sector. Right, 1/10 behind Carlos Sainz already. Make sure we don't attack into this corner to not lose any time. Down to 4th gear, early on the brakes, roll the car through, look after rear tyre temperatures. Out of the final corner, slam the throttle, use the traction to purchase the grip from the car into the DRS zone. To be fair, we haven't got that much better straight line speed compared to Carlos Sainz. He's clearly using a lot of overtake button. I want to be clear of him into the braking zone, and we are. Had to use a little squirt of my overtake button just to make sure he wasn't going to be attacking us or defending from us in the braking zone, that should be said. Down to 5th gear. Car was rotating nicely. Purple sector 1. Very easy to lose rear traction through this apex. 5.7 seconds to Verstappen. Bit of oversteer. Oh, massive amount of oversteer at the top of Acca Minerali. Red tyres are cooked. We almost broke away from DRS already from Sainz. Right, 7.3. Well, 117.3 of the fastest lap. Absolute cooking. A lot of wheel spin through there. Keeping the pace up. Lovely. Down to 4.8 to Verstappen up ahead. 1.9 to Lewis, 2 seconds now. That's beautiful for the apex. That was nice for Minerali using the final bits of grip from the tyre. You saw the car start to slide in the middle of the apex there. These tyres are gone. We've used them to its maximum capability. And now time to get them off my car. Lovely. Let's get into the pit box. Purple. I just ran over a mechanic. Okay. Lovely. Are we ahead of Lewis? Wow, we jumped Lewis in the pit box. That's not something I was expecting. Right. That's helped us out. Next shot it will take us Verstappen. And we do have the advantage of an undercut. Okay, Lewis is coming back out. Oh my god. Very few things in life feel better than a fresh set of socks. Over the hill. Down to 6. Use up all the road on the exit. Use up all the road in Minerali. That was beautiful. Purple middle sector. Where can we be relative to Verstappen? Lewis is hanging on to us pretty well though. That must be said.
Daniel's in for his stop.
Cheers, Jeff. Right, purple, purple. There's Max. I can see him. 3.7, 3.4. Oh my god, Lewis is there. I was too busy focused on Max. I didn't see Lewis closing on us. Right, we'll keep an eye out for that next lap. Okay, 2.9 seconds to Verstappen now. I imagine his soft tyres will be fairly warm now, so it's going to be equal playing field in terms of temperatures now. We've just got a few laps to make this done. Oh, big mistake there. We joined the track as fast as I could there. Not gaining advantage of that side of the track. Right, let's get our head down. 1.1 seconds to Lewis now, so we don't have to worry about him into turn 1, unlike the last lap. 2.6 seconds at the start of the lap to match Verstappen. Tyres already up to 15% in fact. Quite nicely, turn 1. Let's see what we can do. Down to 6th, down to 5th. Over push the fronts a little bit there. Down to 4th. Nice rotation through there, using up all the track. Up to 7th, down to 6th for this apex. Early on the power, use up all the road, all the traction. Minerali. Nicely done. .1 seconds down to Verstappen. And we've still got 58% of battery left. Little wheel spin on the second left corner, showing that we can't abuse the tyres too much. Surely fastest lap of the race. Indeed it was. Indeed it is, I should say. 2 seconds to Verstappen up ahead. Rears were a bit slidey that lap through there. Doing a bit of batch up the hill. Bit of wheel spin as well. Rear tyres are fading quickly. As is typical here in Imola with these soft compound tyres. 1.8 seconds. .5. Next lap will be the penultimate lap of this race. .4. We have to get DRS at the end of this lap. Fastest lap of the race again. But this lap has to be perfection. Into turn 1, we have to nail this. Down into 5th gear. It was pretty good. Too much wheel spin. Right, we have to get this nailed. The rears are not really hanging on anymore. Right, here we go. This is it. Final lap of the race. In the slipstream of Verstappen. Down into turn 1. Is he going to defend? If he is, we have to go around his outside in turn 1. Deep on the brakes. He runs off the track, in fact. Both me and Verstappen off the track. I need to get the position back. But Verstappen's stopping. Right. How do we play this? What do we do? Right, we have to give it back now. I'll be inside. Oh, that was a bit messy. I had to give it back. Okay, we're slowing down for Verstappen. Trying to go around his outside now. Hamilton's back in the fight. That was super messy of the AI there. Can we pick up a good exit? Verstappen goes deep. We're on his inside. We're in the lead of the race on the final lap of the race. Into Acqua Minerale. The rear tyres were not hanging on last lap. There was no grip. There's no purchase. There's no traction in these tyres left. They were overheating. Sliding. Destroying themselves. The balance of the car was totally wrong. But somehow we got in the slipstream. Verstappen's coming back at us. It might not be over. Deep on the brakes. Make sure he can't get anywhere near us. Make sure we nail his traction zone. Out of the final corner. And we have got the last to first just about as Lando Norris. And that couldn't have been much closer coming across the line to get the win though. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed this live commentary to go with the video as well. Like I said at the start of the video, be sure to check out the description and to try and do our best to help the people in need right now. So with that being said, thanks so much for watching. Be sure to go show some people some love, support in their lives today. And hopefully you have a good rest of your day as well. Until next time, ciao, ciao, bye-bye.